Hey everybody, it's Bobo the Vulture, and it's time for more Let's Play Extreme Warfare Revenge, Turbo Champion Edition, The Next Glory. And let me look at the feuds here, because I wanted to see whether or not... Whew, that counted as... Excuse me. Two segments. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this one's pretty close to being ready to pop. I think at most we have one more segment involving these guys per show until the actual show itself. Lazarus versus Onyx, they're up to 8. Black Dragon versus Robbie Moxie, they're only up to 6. I need to push harder on that feud in order to get it ready in time. Same thing with Jamie Dundee and Doc Dean, although they have a really even feud going on right now, which is pretty cool. Means that I can just tip it whichever way I feel like when things go to the end. Sophie thinks we should give a worker a few victories by cheating. Good versus evil always draws well. Alright, bear that in mind. Let's go ahead and, let's see. Doc Dean is 57 over. I know Jamie Dundee is 66 over. Let's go ahead and make the main event Jamie Dundee versus Doc Dean. 1 versus 1, singles. Jamie Dundee versus Doc Dean. There's no title on the line. It's going to be a win for Jamie Dundee, because Jamie Dundee is going to cheat. And the aftermath is going to be that Doc Dean... I guess they're just going to brawl to the back. I was hoping that Doc Dean could get a revenge attack. But in order to make sure that the cheating happens, because I want to keep Sophie happy, let's continue the feud. Now, since that's nice and high up the card, that'll give us plenty of chance to do some interviews and stuff leading into that. I do still need to push Lazarus and Onyx, Black Dragon, and Robbie Moxie. So... let's have just a straight up match between Black Dragon and Lazarus, because those are always fantastic. I mean, not Black Dragon and Lazarus, a match between Lazarus and Onyx. There's no title on the line. It's going to be a win for Lazarus, because Phil Woods is going to interfere. The manager. Interference. And the aftermath will be the both of them will attack Onyx. Or maybe just that, no, let's let Onyx fight back. Onyx gets revenge. And this is going to be to continue the feud. Curious to see how that will get measured, honestly. So I'm going to have an angle here. It's going to be an authority angle. Authority announces a new worker showing up. New authority. Authority announces new authority. Authority announces steal? I don't even understand what that means. Oh, that they stolen a worker from militia. That's right. This was a big thing at this point, that Raw and SmackDown were two different brands of wrestling, and that you were on Team Raw or you were on Team SmackDown, even though they're all being paid by the same people. Um, Authority announces a singles match tonight, and it's going to be. See, he's the only one. It is going to be Lazarus versus Onyx. Also going to make the sub-main event a contract signing angle. Oh, I guess that's... I don't know what kind of angle. There's definitely a contract signing angle. I just don't remember if it's a one-on-one angle, if it's an authority angle. Hmm. Contract signing. Contract signing for singles bout. There you go. And there's still an attacker and victim. I guess because contract signings never go the way of just being a peaceable situation. Joe Clark versus Scotty Mac. This match is official now. Actually, wait a minute. Jamie Dundee and Doc Dean, guys that are actually, yeah. So let me remove this booking, modify it slightly. I'm going to make this an authority angle in which Enigma, the authority, announces a 1 versus 1 tonight. And it is going to be Jamie Dundee versus Doc Dean. There you go. He announced the main event at the very beginning. Enigma, JC Ice, and Doc. Now then, what else should we do here? Should have something that involves a Black Dragon or Robbie Moxie. How about a match where Robbie Moxie is involved here? 1 versus 1, singles. Robbie Moxie could be fighting like, Seb Knight. There's no title on the line, but then it goes to Seb Knight because there is interference by the Black Dragon. No, Black Dragon, don't do it! And the aftermath will be Black Dragon continuing his assault with Peppa. And the purpose is to continue their feud. Yes. I love it. Then, farther up the card here, we're going to have a match, single styles. It'll be Black Dragon versus Todd Sexton. They were all in the tag match last time, right? Oh yeah, there's no title on the line, come on. And the winner is going to be Todd Sexton in this one. Because Robbie Moxley is going to come in, and it's just going to be a DQ through interference. But that's not going to stop Robbie Moxley. Or will it? Now, Robbie Moxley could continue his assault. I don't know. Maybe they should just brawl to the back. It's going to continue that feud as well. There we go. Now we have our matches booked. We just need to throw in a bunch of interviews. You can have an interview here with Phil Woods and Lazarus. They are going to be talking about Onyx. There we go. For the feud. It's a family feud. Then we are going to have an interview segment. Single worker styles with Jamie Dundee. He's going to be calling out Doc Dean ahead of their big match to push the feud along. Then once again, an interview segment. Single worker. No, not a single worker feud. I want Phil Woods to be talking Ford Black Dragon. And let's see, they are going to be talking about Robbie Moxley to keep that feud going. Here's where Onyx gets to say his piece. Actually, no, let's have, wait a minute. Doc Dean didn't get a chance to say anything here, did he? Alright, which one of those two between... Well, they actually already have a lot going on here, so maybe I should just make Doc Dean have his interview in here. There you go. Interview, single worker and manager. Wait, this is a match. I don't want a match. Just want to talk, you guys. Single worker with manager. It's gonna be, well, you know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Miss Vanessa and Doc Dean. They're gonna be smack talking Jamie Dundee to continue the feud. There you go. And here's where we have Onyx do his soliloquy. Interview, single worker with Onyx. Talking about Lazarus pushing the feud along. This is a jam-packed show now. Let's start it. Enigma gained overness from announcing that we will see Jamie Dundee and Doc Dean fight one-on-one. Not a bad segment. Not the best segment for a talking segment, but people are still getting to know Enigma. Sebastian Knight and Robbie Moxley had a pretty good match. Not a great crowd response for an overall exactly average rating. Phil Woods and Lazarus chatting it up, 73%. 79% for Jamie Dundee because he's just that GQ smooth. Actually, GQ smooth is, of course, gone away. He's left us. Lazarus versus Onyx put together another near 100% match. Those guys. Black Dragon getting overness from Phil Woods talking with him. Doc Dean. Wow, nice interview. Doc Dean and Miss Vanessa. 79%. Black Dragon versus Todd Sexton. They gave a 74% quality match with a 50% crowd reaction for an overall 62% rating. Onyx does not get quite the same response as Doc Dean did with Miss Vanessa, which I guess you could imagine. Jarrell Clark lost overness from this segment, despite having won the battle. Jarrell Clark and Scotty Mack are in the ring, on opposite sides of a table about to sign a contract to face each other in an upcoming match. Jarrell Clark signs it. Mack also signs it, but is immediately attacked by Jarrell, who drives the table into his ribs. Jarrell Clark has Scotty Mack down on the canvases and ascending the corner through the air at 630 somersault. Jarrell Clark walks off, having won the battle. Jamie Dundee versus Doc Dean. 90% overall match. They have great matches. 72% crowd rating for an overall 81% match segment. That's a really high match segment. I mean, Lazarus and Onyx didn't even get up to that because the crowd wasn't as into them. Because, you know, they're further down the card, whatever, they're not as over. They'll get there. They're working on it. Seb Knight and Robbie Moxley work together pretty well due to their similar styles. Interesting. How am I not pushing Black Dragon enough? First of all, Black Dragon, you are losing morale. I guess because you're in a position as an opener. What if I promoted you? You're now a lower mid-carder. Which, let's be fair, that's sort of where you are. And 47% overness, you're in the mid-card. We have guys that have, like, who's our most over star right now? Is it Jarrell Clark? 77? Almost certainly. The Scotty Mack is right up there. We have a lot of really over stars, is what I'm saying. Man. Alright. So, Sebastian Knight versus Robbie Moxley, maybe? They work pretty well together. They have similar styles. A lot of people want to wrestle Sebastian Knight right now, though, unfortunately. Let's clear all that out. That was good mail, all done. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. How's everybody doing out there in the world today? Hopefully you are all doing very nicely. Nicely. Did we get hired away from us? Nope. Okay. Our contract for VCW TV is coming to an end. Already? My goodness. 5 more weeks. I'd say they're pretty happy with us, right? Our ratings are superb. The network are very happy with us. We could get a higher rating, but I kind of like being a big fish in this pond for right now. We could always try and work something else out some other time, but I think that's a good position for us to be in. A lot of ratings news. Let's delete all that mail, huh? Shall we? Let's examine the feuds here quickly. 9? That's on track. I think his feud is about ready to be ended. I think you're right. It's going to be ended the next big card. I've kept it fairly even, though, so if I wanted to keep the belt on Jarrell Clark, I probably could. Giving Black Dragon the win at this stage would give him a huge lift, but seriously dent the popularity of Robbie Moxley. It's good to know. He has pretty much had all of the wins in this. Lazarus versus Onyx. Giving Lazarus the win at this stage would give him a huge lift, but seriously dent the popularity of Onyx. It's true, guys. Should we go ahead and book another show? Maybe I'll go ahead and call that for this one. It's a video a little on the short side, but these are big cards, and it takes a while to book them, so I'll go ahead and set that up for the next exciting episode. And until then, folks, this is Bobo the Vulture. This is Let's Play Extreme Warfare Revenge. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see all of you next time. Bye-bye for now.